Welcome to Polk Today. I'm your host, Brian Lacey, and today is Wednesday, October 8th, 2014. And we start off today's show with a message from the Department of Veterans Affairs. In a first-of-its-kind partnership, the Department of Veterans Affairs recently announced that it will join forces with retailer Walgreens to provide greater access to Centers for Disease Control and prevention recommended vaccinations to veterans across the country. Through its nearly 8,200 locations nationwide, Walgreens will offer flu and other recommended vaccinations to veterans. Vaccinations are available daily during all pharmacy hours with no appointment necessary and are subject to availability. Small businesses are the backbone of the U.S. economy and the primary source of jobs for Americans. Locally, the Polk County Small Business Assistance Center provides accessible, affordable, and professional consultation, entrepreneurial training, and resources to small, startup, and mature businesses throughout Polk County. Dawn DeCaminata with the SBAC has the details on how you should prepare your elevator pitch.
Hi, I'm Dawn DeCaminata with Polk County Small Business Assistance Center. At the SBAC, we help Polk County business owners start or grow an existing business in a variety of ways. Something every business owner should have, but oftentimes overlooks, is their elevator pitch. An elevator pitch is a short prepared speech that explains your organization clearly and quickly. An elevator speech is typically no longer than 20 or 30 seconds in length. To begin constructing your elevator pitch, start with identifying your audience. A company can have several versions of their elevator pitch. Let's assume yours is for a potential customer. First, think about what it is you do. Do you provide a service or distribute a product? What is it about your product or service that gets you most excited to talk about? And make sure that enthusiasm comes through in your message. Next, you will want to communicate what it is that sets you apart and makes you or your product unique. Also, remember to engage your audience. Ask if they've ever heard of your product or service, and ask what their experience was. Finally, practice, practice, practice. Your pitch needs to be short and to the point. Don't overload it with too much information, or you risk losing the attention of your audience. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become, and the more natural your pitch will sound. Remember, the Polk County Small Business Assistance Center is funded through the County Business Tax License and is here to help small business owners succeed.
For more information about the Polk County Small Business Assistance Center, visit them on the web at www.cfdc.com/SBAC or give them a call at 863-534-5915. The Polk County Housing and Neighborhood Development mission is to improve the quality of life for very low, and moderate income citizens of Polk County, and at the same time rekindle community pride through economic and political empowerment and development of lasting partnerships between government and the community. Greg Alpers has the details on a program established for the purpose of stabilizing communities that have suffered from foreclosures and abandonment.
Citrus Woods is, and I'm real proud of this. This is going to be the big one out of the 5.4. Is we've taken a piece of property that was already had the infrastructure in, meaning the road was in, water, sewer, everything else was in. That was unfortunately in foreclosure. So we bought the property, and on that property we're building 8 single-family homes, 3 twos, or 3-bedroom, 2-bath, that are very high efficiency. And with the help of Keystone Challenge Fund, who is doing the building for us, and a local a vendor or a local contractor, these homes are going up, and it's going to be a showplace for us. It'll be a showplace for Polk County, showing what we can do with the money on behalf of, and it'll be a showpiece for HUD. The houses are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful homes, and they'll be sold to very low income individuals because of the ruling that 25% of all the money has to go towards very low. Family of 4 is approximately $27,250 in earnings, so you can see that's not a lot of money. What we're going to do with this property is this property will be sold to Habitat for Humanity out of Lakeland is going to take the property, and then they will in turn sell the homes to individuals that have come up through the Habitat ranks. So we know that they're very low individuals. Habitat is going to become basically the banker, or they'll run the project. The project will also have a HOA, so they'll be involved in their own HOA, understanding how an HOA works. So it's a big thing for these people who, you know, haven't had a single family home to call their own. The completion date for Citrus Woods, I'm hoping that we can have our CO sometime by the end of November.
Of this year?
Of this year.
You know, staying on top of the events here at Polk today includes a look at the weather. For the latest forecast conditions and a look at what's brewing in the tropics, we take you to the Emergency Operations Center with EOC Coordinator Billy Abernathy. Hey, Billy.
Thanks, Brian. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bill Abernathy, Polk County Emergency Management from the Emergency Operations Center. This is your weather brief for Wednesday, October 8th, 2014. For today, we can expect a high of 90, low of 70, with a humidity of 97%. 20% chance of afternoon thunderstorms today. Winds will be from the east at 5 to 7 miles per hour. For Thursday, we can expect mostly sunny skies, high of 91, low of 69. Winds will be from the east-northeast at 6 to 11 miles per hour. And for Friday, we can expect mostly sunny skies, high of 90, low of 70. Winds will be from the east-northeast at 6 to 11 miles per hour. After today, no rain is forecast over the peninsula of Florida into central Florida for the next 5 days. And now to the allergy report. Levels currently are at moderate for ragweed, elm, and cheetah pods. Pod level for Thursday remains stable. Stable doesn't mean that there's no pollen. It's just the pollen-producing plants are delivering pollen at a steady pace. And now to the tropics. We're monitoring, Emergency Management is currently monitoring 4 areas in the tropics. The first, is identified with a yellow circle, is a low in the Western Caribbean just off the east coast of Nicaragua. This system is producing disorganized convection. Development of this system is limited due to the proximity of land to Nicaragua. Drifting to the west, this system in development in 48 hours is at 10%, and in 5 days also at 10%. The second area is a wave identified with a white circle in the Eastern Caribbean. This system has moderate to isolated convection associated with it, moving to the west at 14 miles per hour. And the third wave, identified with the blue circles in the Atlantic, strong convection is associated with this wave. This system is moving to the west at 15 miles per hour. And finally, the fourth wave, identified with a red circle in the eastern Atlantic, strong convection also is associated with this system as it moves to the west at 15 miles per hour. I'm Bill Abernathy, Polk County Emergency Management from the Emergency Operations Center, and I'll see you back here tomorrow on PGTV. Back to you, Brian.
You know, PGTV is Polk County's government access cable TV channel. Our programming allows residents easier access to county government meetings and local programming. Now, one such program is Polk Place. Polk Place offers government entities and nonprofit organizations the opportunity to get their message out and or promote upcoming events. Jennifer Brandow from the Polk and Hardy County Medical Reserve Corps stopped in to talk about how volunteers help in times of need.
We started our MRC here for Polk Hardy counties in 2008, and it kind of developed from the 2004 hurricanes that came through our area. We were hit quite hard 3 times in a row, and a lot of people had come out to assist, but it was kind of unorganized, it was kind of chaotic. And so after that all settled down, we started doing some research, and that's when we found the Medical Reserve Corps to fill that need.
Fantastic. Now, you mentioned that the MRC is involved with the community. What are some of the specific ways that you actually serve the Polk community?
Well, since there's not always times of disaster, which we appreciate, we can stay engaged with the community by serving to be a pressure release for Polk County Fire Rescue. So if there's a large-scale event going on here in Polk County, they'll contact us to ask us to come in and relieve them of some of that pressure. An example being Sun and Fun, where tens of thousands of people come through for 7 to 10 days. We'll set up our blow-up, inflatable, portable first aid station, so we can attend to any minor first aid issues, which will give the Polk County Fire Rescue a chance to still aid the community outside of that Sun and Fun event. And we'll be there to aid them.
That's great. I was actually at Sun and Fun this year, and I saw your inflatable.
You did? Yeah.
It's amazing how many people were coming through there with just minor issues. So
we can have about 5 different cots sit in there, different medical supplies, and it's all with trained personnel. They're all credentialed. It really does serve a great purpose back to the community.
Now, speaking of credentials, what does one have to actually do to become a volunteer?
Well, the process is a little lengthy, and so if you can bear with it, because we are one of the few volunteer organizations actually are credentialed. We do a background check. We do check licenses to make sure if you say you're an RN, you are an RN. We do ask that you keep that license current if you're going to be practicing in that role within the MRC. There are ICS classes, the Incident Command Structure. Those classes need to be taken. There's 2 of them, and we guide you through that process so that you pass. It's a certification. You need to submit your certificate. And there's also a short application and 2 references.
And that, well, that, as they say, is going to do it for today's show. As a reminder to keep current with programs or progress in the county, it's as simple as visiting us online at polk-county.net, or you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, or I invite you to check out the Polk County YouTube channel. Hey, make sure you check us out tomorrow, because we'll have an update from Keep Polk County Beautiful and a look at the new Polk County website. For Polk Today, I'm Brian Lacey, and we'll see you Thursday.